Namaste. Greetings to you from the Jnana Sanjeevini team at Bangalore, India. Over the past 3 decades, Jnana Sanjeevini Diabetic Center is serving people and society in areas of healthcare, education, research and social welfare. The primary focus of the organization is the gigantic Indian public health problem of diabetes and the power of prevention. Let me share one such story of Jnana Sanjeevini Diabetes Center with you all. An innovative and grassroots project called the Free Diabetic Clinic for the Poor.
You're watching My News on NDTV 24/7. On to our special series on diabetes and ways to deal with the disease that strikes 1 in every 8 Indian. It's a common misconception that diabetes is a rich man's disease as it affects one and all. The only problem is that the poor simply can't afford the expensive treatment on offer. But one clinic in Bangalore has become a lifeline for the poorer patients.
13-year-old Shalini, diagnosed as a juvenile type 1 diabetic, visits this clinic once every month with her mother, who's also a diabetic, to collect their free samples of insulin and drugs.
Husband ಕೂಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಾವು ಇವಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ಕೊಡಕ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ 4-5 ದಿವಸ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗುರ್ತಿರೋರು ಕರ್ಕ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಸಿದ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Like Shalini, Mangala, also a juvenile diabetic, has been coming to this free clinic for the last 6 years to collect her medication. Her mother died when she was a little girl and her father, an alcoholic, had abandoned her till this clinic found her and decided to treat her. The passion and brain behind this free clinic is an Indian doctor trained in Harvard and AIIMS, who's dedicated his life to the free treatment of both poor children and adults, Dr. Shrikanta.
1 in 2 per 1,000 children may develop diabetes, but it's like a tip of an iceberg. Only a small fraction survive to reach medical care. Most of them are dead before they are diagnosed. Diabetes is both a rich and a poor man's disease. India has more than 30 million diabetics and more than 40% will be below the poverty line. And it is an expensive disease. So a large section of our population with diabetes are left out from good medical care.
Diabetes is not just about sugar. There is a lot of other parameters one needs to take care of. They need to take care of their eyes, their kidneys, their foot, and even their heart as the years go by. And at Jnana Sanjeevini, we have been able to offer all those treatments under one roof.
So far, 500 children have been treated under the program Disha and 30,000 adults under Dosti. Corporate funding from Infosys Foundation, Biocon and Microlabs has gone a long way to mount these programs.
ನಾನು ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು 800 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಔಷಧಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಹೊಂಟೋಗೋದು ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿದ್ರು ಫ್ರೀ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ ದೇವರು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ.
I hope companies come out with proper medication and solution so that at least these poor people can, some format afford to take medication to survive.
The statistics are truly shocking. Every 5th diabetic in the world is an Indian, and the fact that the poor simply get left out of the treatment loop and that children are not even diagnosed or treated could be further aggravating this diabetic epidemic in India. Nupur Basu, NDTV.
Why don't we play?
I can't play.
Why?
Diabetes. I might get hurt.
What if I tell you that kids with diabetes can lead perfectly normal lives? Hey, you know what? He's right. Did you know that 32 million people in India, both children and adults, have diabetes? Jnana Sanjeevini helps them lead a perfectly normal life. Please make your contribution to Jnana Sanjeevini. Help them help people with diabetes.